Hello, Miss Sarah.
Hello, Manny the movie guy.
Hello.
Grabbing right there by doing that, but I just need to say hello.
Oh, I don't want to say a big congrats on Sex Life. It's fun, poignant, a little raunchy, but utterly relatable.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. Let's go back from the very beginning. I heard from Stacy, the showrunner, that you fought hard for the role. What did you see in Billie that you said, I just have to get this role?
Well, I saw a lot of myself in her. It's like I'm a mother myself of 3 kids, and motherhood is a very complex and messy thing. And I think you can be a great mom, but still wonder about the choices you've made. I think you can still be a great mom and wonder who you are. You can still be a great mom and wonder if you like your life. And so these are things that, I definitely could relate to. And I also just thought, Billie was an appetite. She has an appetite for life that's larger than Texas. And she is just dynamite in a box. And I just felt like I had to be her come hell or high water. I felt such a sense of responsibility for portraying her story.
Wow. Yeah. You know what? And there's this line that I love. When your character said to feel it again, small piece of that magical interconnected love bubble rush. I mean, who can't relate to that, right? I mean, I can relate to Billie really well.
Yes, that's the thing. It's like, even though it's a woman-centered piece, it's like everybody can relate to these issues. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or what walk of life you come from. Everybody sort of has those feelings of looking back on their life and going, well, what would have happened if I took the left-hand turn instead of the right?
Right? The what ifs, the longings. Like, did I do it correctly? Did I choose it wisely?
It's very human, these things.
Exactly. Now, Miss Sarah, with a title like Sex Life, the series is not stingy in showing nudity at all. Done tastefully and artfully, of course. But how did you deal with the scenes? Because I'll be so shy.
Yes. Well, it was time to put all of that aside. I mean, I was definitely scared. I was insecure, but we had an intimacy coordinator, and we would discuss everything from where the other actors, where our hands would go, what we were comfortable with. So there were no surprises on the day. But then, the other thing as an actor, what I sort of lodged onto is that the sex scenes really sort of informed the emotional state of these characters. It wasn't just a sex scene to be gratuitous. You really found out a lot about the mentality of these characters through the sex that they were having. So every detail, as far as the breath, some breaths in the sex scenes was just super quiet, between Brad and Billie. They're so intimate with one another. It's almost like they just lock eyes and hold their breath as they're having sex. Sometimes it was a little bit more graphic. With Cooper, it was just hit and miss. The sex just wasn't quite there. So as an actor, it gave me something to focus on other than the fact that I happened to be naked in front of 100 people. But let me tell you something, that was not easy. There was a lot of praying. I did a lot of praying on Sex Life.
Oh, well, you know what? I was telling Stacey this. I mean, you're so awesome with your younger self, all the wild child, but you're also very motherly. I'm like, wow. I mean, you can see the fine line, right?
Yeah. Billie's a great mom. And I think it's something that, is really important to Stacey and really important to myself. And, both of us are also mothers. She's got 2 wonderful kids. I've got 3 awesome kids. And so it's just one of those things where, again, it's like, to be, you want Billie to be a great mom. She's not the kind of person who fantasizes about the past, but then ignores her children. It's like her children come first.
Right. Exactly. Now, if you are just Sarah and not Billie Connelly, who would you rather?
I'd rather Billie.
Which one?
Billie. I would want her, the whole thing about it is she's nostalgic for the days of who she used to be when she was with Brad. And, it was dangerous and it was filled with adrenaline, and she was like a junkie, and she, was unpredictable and wild and free. And, it's like, I've had relationships like that in my past, where there was one guy that I was able to be that with, but how great would it be for her to be that without any guy?
Yeah.
Oftentimes I think in Hollywood, the female storyline is depicted through the male storyline, and how great is it for that not to be the case?
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. A big congrats on Sex Life again, Sarah. It's crazy, sexy, cool, and will heat up your summer.
Thank you so much, Manny. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you for the time as well. Bye, guys.
Bye.